Welcome back to the game.
Control
Management.
center.
There are now
Airplane mode. Switch button. On.
2,218
Double
night
tap on additional
managers
work.
in the game.
Garage band. Navigation.
Would you like to venture to the castle garden? Or shall your night stop by the hunting lodge?
Castle Garden.
Alright. The castle garden is a true delight for the senses, and Anthony Dragon is immediately enraptured by the stunning landscape before him. With vibrant flowers, lush grass, and carefully tended shrubs, the scene is one of pure, natural beauty. As Anthony Dragon explores the castle garden, he comes across a large wooden board located at the center of the area. It becomes quickly apparent that this board is used to display important information about current and upcoming events. It could be worth visiting this place from time to time. In the heart of the castle garden, a scene unfolds as though from a storybook. An elegant horse-drawn carriage sits, sunbeams reflecting off its polished surfaces. It's harnessed to two majestic horses, their coats glistening in the sunlight, muscles taut and ready for a journey. They exude a calm and composed demeanor that underlies their impressive stature. In front of the carriage stands a beautiful woman whose elegance perfectly fits the scene. She is feeding the horses carrots, her hands moving with a gentle grace that captivates the onlookers. The horses accept her offering with a tranquility born of trust and familiarity. The woman, the horses, and the carriage together create an idyllic tableau, amplifying the already enchanting atmosphere of the castle garden. Anthony Dragon slowly approaches the woman.
Greetings, noble knight. My name is Agnes, the traveling merchant, a collector of stories and treasures. But I am not just any merchant. I am on a mission that takes me through lands and times. Your royal medals, adorned with sparkling gems and the coat of arms of your kingdom, are more to me than just trinkets. They are keys to a hidden world, to a story yet to be told. Each medal I collect brings me closer to unveiling a secret that has been hidden for centuries. These medals are testimonies of the bravery and courage of the knights I have met on my travels. They tell stories of battles and victories, of love and loss. They are valuable memories that I collect and preserve. In exchange for these medals, I offer you rare and powerful items. Treasures I have found on my travels, artifacts of immeasurable value and power. But consider that each trade tells a story that is immortalized in the annals of time. Here's what I offer you. For one medal, you get 2 chests and matching keys. With a bit of luck, you might find something valuable in them. For 2 medals, I offer you a dragon egg.
Oh, I wish I could get the dragon.
It can surely be of use to you in battle. 3 medals are worth the price of a magical clock that stops time in battle. A truly powerful tool. So, what will it be? The treasure chests, the dragon egg, or the magical clock?
Dragon egg.
Sorry,
Ziggy.
but what did you say?
Dragon egg.
You unfortunately do not have that many medals. Would you like the treasure chests instead?
Yes.
Whatever you need. Do you really want to exchange 1 royal medal for 2 treasure chests with matching keys?
Yes. I don't know what I can lose.
I'll take the 2 treasure chests.
Agnes, the traveling merchant, smiles at Anthony Dragon and goes to her cart. She pulls out 2 small but heavy-looking chests. They are made of dark wood and decorated with intricate patterns. Each chest has a large, old-fashioned keyhole. Agnes holds up the chests and shows them to the knight.
Diese Truhen enthalten Schätze, die nur darauf warten, entdeckt zu werden.
She places the chests in front of the knight and then pulls 2 matching, old-fashioned keys from her pocket. She gives them to Anthony Dragon and says,
With these keys, you can open the chests. But be careful, you never know what you might find in such chests.
Anthony Dragon takes the keys and the chests and promises to treat them with care. Agnes smiles with satisfaction and goes back to her car, ready for the next trade.
Should I waited? I wanted the dragon. Oh well.
Do you now want to make Anthony Dragon brawl in the Dark Tower? Or shall your knight open his backpack?
Dark Tower.
No problem. The Dark Tower. Floor 141. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Helfrich. Here we go. Helfrich starts the brawl throwing the first slash. Anthony Dragon evaded the attack. He throws a blow back. Helfrich just managed to evade the hard charging attack. He attacks back while his opponent is still shaken by his dreadful miss. The attack is a critical blow, inflicting 357 damage. Anthony Dragon pivots and delivers a ruinous kick. Helfrich is fortunate saving himself with a step to the side. Slipping away, he attacks with his sword. This brutal attack inflicts 50 damage. Anthony Dragon counters and attacks. He caused 135 damage points with that brutal strike. Helfrich slams Iron Fist at his opponent. This blow causes 50 damage points, forcing his opponent backwards. Anthony Dragon swings. Helfrich ducks under the blow. Helfrich has been crushed. Great. Your knight reaps 145 gold, 2 diamonds, and 65 experience. Currently, there is not enough space in his quarters to house
Blacksmith. Night Manager.
Welcome back.
Blacksmith.
You got it.
Greetings, Giovanni.
Want me to upgrade your sword, armor, or quarters?
Servants' quarters.
The enlargement of your retainer's quarters to level 8 will cost 2,100 gold pieces. Do you want him to spend the gold?
Yes.
I'll improve your quarters now. It will take me 21 minutes to complete.
You have 437 diamonds left. With 2, you could unlock the upgrade right now. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
I have finalized amplifying your item. The housing is now level 8. Henceforth you can accommodate 1,000 servants. Would you like me to enhance another item?
Yes.
By your command.
Enhance his sword, armor, or servants' quarters?
Servants' quarters.
The enlargement of your retainer's quarters to level 9 will cost 2,400 gold pieces. Do you want him to spend the gold?
Yes.
I'll upgrade your quarters now. It will take me 24 minutes to complete.
In total, you have 435 diamonds left. With 2, you could unlock the upgrade right now. Do you want that?
No.
Alright. Would you like to send Anthony Dragon into the Dark Tower? Or shall he rather stop by the Arrow Factory?
My diamonds.
In total, your warrior has saved 435 diamonds. Do you now want to send Anthony Dragon into battle against an enemy knight? Or shall your knight visit the tavern?
Dark Tower.
Acknowledged. The Dark Tower. Floor 142. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Jacob. Here we go. Anthony Dragon, attacking first lunges. Jacob makes his rival swing miss. He begins to hurl his sword around himself in several
Blade.
directions. Blade Flurry, level 2.
Blade Blaze.
72 damage. Anthony Dragon aims a swing at his rival's chest. That beautifully thrown swing caused 135 damage points. Jacob's health points drop to 20. Jacob begins to hurl his eyes
Yes,
around
Blade
himself in
Flurry.
circular motions. Blade Flurry, level 2.
Blade Blurry.
3 hits. 108 damage. Anthony Dragon strikes with perfect accuracy.
Eat the
The
sword.
attack is a critical blow, inflicting 1,371 damage. Jacob is rooted.
You ate the sword.
Your knight receives 172 gold,
So much for
14
your Blade
silvers,
Blade.
2 diamonds, and 109 experience
Give me your
points.
damage.
Bravo! Level up. You reached level 49. Anthony Dragon obtained a skill point. Which of his skills do you want to raise up? Strength, defense, speed, luck, or health points?
Health point.
Health. Do you now want to send Anthony Dragon into battle against an enemy knight? Or should your knight head for the hunting lodge?
Hunting lodge. I wanted the dragon egg.
Your knight.
I'm a draggy. I should have a pet draggy.
These 3 specialties are available today. First, a new skill. Ice Arrow. Level 1. Can freeze the Orc King to deal additional damage. Chance 15%. This skill can be traded for 50 arrow makers. And then, a bonus. Increased learning ability. Your knight learns faster than most, picking up the forest hunting abilities quickly. 5% more experience.
Skill. Let me see if I can get it.
Acknowledged. The skill, Ice Arrow, level 1.
Nope.
This skill costs 50 arrow makers. Unfortunately, he only has 1. Do you want him to go back to the hunting lodge now, or to the dark forest?
Arrow factory.
Acknowledged.
Hello, Anthony Dragon. Good to see you today.
Hi, Bridget. I would like you to train my serfs into arrow makers.
Currently, he only has a single arrow maker who works at the factory who produces 1 silver arrow per hour.
Do you want me to train your servants?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
He currently owns 889 servants. Please remember, most all servants he sends to training, who do not make it, will not be given back. Whichever ones are
Thief!
the arrow makers won't be seen
Stupid punk.
again.
You ain't getting my servants back. Oh well.
Very hazardous work, and very few actually become arrow makers before they perish or get maimed.
How many servants can you spare to train?
100.
I have brought you a group of 100 servants.
You should hang around and watch for a little while.
Bridget gets their training underway. Bridget walks up to him and gets to the point.
I only managed to train you 2 arrow makers.
He has 3 arrow makers.
Do you want me to train additional servants in the art of arrow making?
Yes.
Okay.
He currently owns 789 servants. Please remember, all servants he sends to training, who do not make it, will not be given back. Whichever ones are not made into arrow makers won't be seen again. This is mostly because arrow making is very hazardous work, and very few actually become arrow makers before they perish or get maimed.
How many servants should I try to train?
100.
Here are 100 of my best men and women to train.
Then let's get to work.
Bridget is now beginning their training.
Come on, I need 50 arrow makers. Come.
Only 3 of your people made it through the training.
He has 6 arrow makers.
How would you like to give me more servants to train?
Yes.
All right.
He currently owns 689 servants.
How many servants should I try to train?
100.
I have brought you a group of 100 servants.
I should do this now before they fall over from exhaustion.
Their training now commences.
Three managed to complete the training.
He has 9 arrow makers.
Do you want me to train more servants in the art of arrow making?
Yes.
Okay.
He currently owns 589 servants.
How many should I train to be arrow makers?
100.
I have brought you a group of 100 servants.
Then let's get to work.
Their training now commences. Bridget walks up to him and gets to the point.
I only managed to train you 3 arrow makers.
He has 12 arrow makers.
Do you want me to train additional servants in the art of arrow making?
Yes.
Okay.
He currently owns 489 servants.
How many servants should I try to train?
100.
I have brought you a group of 100 servants.
You should hang around and watch for a little while.
Bridget gets their training underway.
Only 3 of your people made it through the training.
He has 15 arrow makers.
Do you want me to train more servants in the art of arrow making?
Yes.
Sorry, but what did you say?
Yes.
All right.
He currently owns 389 servants.
How many servants should I try to train?
100.
I have brought you a group of 100 servants.
Then let's get to work.
Bridget gets their training underway. Bridget walks up to him and gets to the point.
I only managed to train you 2 arrow makers.
He has 17 arrow makers.
Do you want to give me more servants to train?
Yes.
Okay.
He currently owns 289 servants.
How many do you send for training?
100.
Please take 100 serfs to train.
I should do this now before they fall over from exhaustion.
Bridget gets their training underway.
Only 2 of your people made it through the training.
He has 19 arrow makers.
How about you give me more servants to train?
Yes.
Alright.
He currently owns 189 servants.
How many servants should I try to train?
100.
Do you really want to send 100 of yourselves to train as
I don't have a
arrow
choice.
makers?
Yes.
I have brought you a group of 100 servants.
I'll start their training now.
Their training now commences.
I don't have a choice. They don't let me pick between 50 or 100. They won't let me do that. That's just... Okay. Dead freaking arrow.
Bridget raises her fist and points a finger at him.
Not one serf passed this time.
He has 19 arrow makers.
Do you want me to train additional servants in the art of arrow making?
No.
Okay. Swing in when you have more servants to train Anthony Dragon.
But you don't have to point your fist at
To
me.
send your knight to the castle garden? Or shall he prefer to take a look in his backpack?
Hunting lodge.
Welcome to the hunting lodge. These 3 products are available today. First, a new skill. Ice Arrow. Level 1. Can freeze the Orc King to deal additional damage. Chance. 15%. This skill can be traded for 50 arrow makers. And then, a bonus. Increased learning ability. Your knight learns faster than most, picking up the forest hunting abilities quickly. 5% more experience from hunting in the dark forest. You can trade 15 of your arrow makers for this bonus. And finally, a small quiver with 1000 silver arrows. For only 100 diamonds. Constantine is wondering which one of the items would you like to acquire? The new skill, the bonus, or the arrow quiver?
Skill.
Okay. The skill, Ice Arrow, level 1.
Nope.
This skill costs 50 arrow makers. Unfortunately, he only has 19. Do you want him to go back to the
Dang.
hunting lodge now? Or to the dark forest?
Dark Tower.
As you wish. The Dark Tower. Floor 143. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Hildebrand. The fight begins now. Hildebrand hefts his weapon and launches the first attack. Hildebrand just got caught in Anthony Dragon's level 1 trap. 159 damage. Hildebrand is trapped. Hildebrand drops in agony. Ta-da! Your knight receives 147 gold coins, 16 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 91 experience. The Knight Sergeant Kelly the Steel, the Grim Reaper and Anthony Dragon met on the stairs to the next level. They exchanged a few words of encouragement before continuing their journey and leaving the stairs behind. Want him to move on?
Yes.
Acknowledged. Floor 144. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Theo. The fight begins now. Swiftly, Theo takes advantage of a flaw in his enemy's defensive stance and attacks Anthony Dragon with a special stab, Pierce. 920 damage was inflicted by this assault. Theo's opponent is hit bad. Anthony Dragon falls to his knees. Do you want to let Anthony Dragon fight in the Dark Tower? Or should your knight take a look in his backpack?
Dark Tower.
Regrettably, Anthony Dragon doesn't have enough energy to fight in the Dark Tower. Wait until the top of the hour, then he will regain some of his energy. To get his energy back faster, you can say, buy energy. Right now, Anthony Dragon owns 439 diamonds. With 20, you could instantly recharge his energy by 100 points. Do you want that?
Yes.
Whatever you need. His energy has been charged back up, and he now has 103 energy points. Do you want to venture to the castle garden? Or should your knight stop by the tavern?
Dark Tower.
Whatever you need. The Dark Tower. Floor 144. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Theo. Let's get started.
How dare she
His
put his
blade
fist
and
in my
launches the
face.
first attack.
I wish I
Theo
could use
just
that.
got caught in Anthony Dragon's
Stupid.
level 1 trap. 153 damage. Theo is trapped. He struggles to get loose.
Right.
Theo finally freed himself.
Aw.
Anthony Dragon reacts with a swift slice.
Sword.
The hit produces 127 damage points. Theo was pummeled. Phew!
Eat the sword.
Your knight wins 170 gold, 12 servants, 2 diamonds, and 71 experience. Can he continue on?
Yes.
Okay. Floor 145. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Neidhart. The fight begins now. Neidhart, attacking first thrusts. That blow was a convincing critical hit, causing 397 damage. Sweat and mud fly all over. Anthony Dragon fakes a kick but stabs straight ahead. This surprise attack causes 132 damage. Neidhart is rooted. Hume. Your knight receives 150 gold coins, 17 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 93 experience points. Can he continue on?
Yes.
As you wish. Floor 146. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Arthur. The fight begins now. Anthony Dragon quickly attacks first. Arthur elegantly evades the attack. Slipping away, he attacks with his sword. This blow causes 59 damage points, forcing his opponent backwards. Anthony Dragon slashes with his weapon at the left arm. Arthur jumps aside, making his rival miss. He swings back while his opponent is still dumbfounded by his awful blunder. The strike is on the mark, causing 59 damage. Anthony Dragon aims at his opponent's side. Arthur evades that swing. He rushes in with a slice after that miss. This surprise attack causes 59 damage. Anthony Dragon slams his fists at his foe. This excellently timed lunge causes 131 damage points. Arthur has 61 health points left before he is defeated. Arthur strikes one last time. The strike is right on target, causing 59 damage. Arthur has been beaten. Splendid. Your knight wins 150 gold coins, 17 servants, 2 diamonds, and 95 experience. Will he climb to the next level?
Yes.
Alright. Floor 147. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Heilman. Here we go. Heilman initiates the fight throwing the first attack. The attack is a critical blow, inflicting 424 damage. Anthony Dragon charges in swinging. This surprise attack causes 130 damage. The remaining health points of Heilman are only 63. Heilman knows he is beaten. He bashes with as much vigor as he can muster before the end. Anthony Dragon is quick saving himself with a drop to the side. He rushes in with a slice after that miss. Heilman just managed to elude the hard charging attack. He strikes back. This blow was a critical hit. 424 damage points were inflicted. Anthony Dragon only has 72 health points left before he is defeated. Anthony Dragon knows he is beaten. He swings with as much vigor as he can muster before the end. A devastating critical blow, inflicting 1,342 damage. Heilman slumps down conquered. Ta-da! Your knight wins 150 gold, 16 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 119 experience points. Great. Level up. You reached level 50. Anthony Dragon earned a skill point. Which of his skills do you want to upgrade? Strength, defense, speed, luck, or health points?
Health points.
Health. Milestone reached. As a reward, he receives 15 diamonds. He has reached level 50. As a reward, he gets 250 gold pieces. Anthony Dragon, it is time. He is now strong enough to participate in the glorious battle of the orders. The king now decides which order your knight will fight for in this age. It is the order, the merciful.
Ooh, cool.
Beyond the extreme center of the Meridian Order, the community of the merciful only recently split off. They did not always agree with the hard course of the Meridians, and so some apostates founded a new, more moderate order. In the mausoleum of the old Augustus priest, the religious community of those men who renounced all extremes and have always acted with leniency in spirit came into being. Not always feared by the kings, but as popular with the people as only a savior can be, they show how mercy is really lived. His order name is Anthony Dragon of the Merciful Order. From now on, with every battle you win, and with every orc you kill, you will automatically earn order points. Depending on your level, you can earn a maximum number of order points per day. Mastering epic challenges, such as taking down the Orc King or the final blow against Azrael, will grant additional order points. The order that has accumulated the most points at the end of the season wins. He has unlocked the Order Hall. He can now say Order Hall at any time to get there. Will he climb to the next level?
Yes.
Sure. Floor 148. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Manuel. The fight begins now. Manuel opens the engagement with the first swing. This blow was a critical hit, inflicting 434 damage. Anthony Dragon swings at the other warrior's head. Manuel makes his rival swing miss. He uses this opening to strike. He produced 79 damage points with that blow. Anthony Dragon fakes and swings at his left leg. A devastating critical blow, inflicting 1,342 damage. Manuel
No more
collapses.
Manuel.
Great. Your knight gets 168 gold, 15 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 108 experience points. Great job. You've collected your maximum of 44 order points for today.
I have completed amplifying your item. The housing is now level 9. Henceforth you can house 1,125 serfs.
Want him to climb?
Yes.
No problem. Floor 149. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Yasin. The fight begins now. Getting the first attack, Yasin slices with his sword. Anthony Dragon is quick saving himself with a hop to the side. He forms his hands into a ball. He mutters a mystic word and a fireball, level 2, flies at Yasin.
They don't call me a dragon for nothing. There he is. Eat the fireball.
Yasin is hit hard by a ball of fire causing 362 damage points. Yasin flops down battered. Ta-da! Your knight wins 152 gold pieces, 14 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 122 experience. The Knight Senior Sergeant's Childbreaker, the Traveler, from Germany and Anthony Dragon met on the stairs to the next level. They exchanged a few words of encouragement before continuing their journey and leaving the stairs behind. Can he continue on?
Yes.
Acknowledged. Boss level. Floor 150. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Orcus, the Master of the Undead. Here we go. Orcus hefts his blade and launches the first attack. Orcus just got caught in Anthony Dragon's level 1 trap. 115 damage. Orcus is trapped. He's trying to get unstuck. Orcus managed to struggle free of the trap. Anthony Dragon attacks. Orcus avoids the onrush. He attacks back while his opponent is still shocked by his dreadful miss. Anthony Dragon just managed to elude the hard-charging attack. He employs the Savage Strike. Pierce. Orcus moves, dodging out of the way of the killing stroke. He attacks back. A devastating critical blow, inflicting 459 damage. Anthony Dragon swings with beastly power. This blow causes 96 damage points, driving his opponent backwards. Orcus was thrashed. Ta-da! Your knight gets 218 gold coins, 15 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 85 experience points. As Anthony Dragon turns to leave, he notices 11 silver arrows lying next to the remains. Will he climb to the next level?
Yes.
Whatever you need. Floor 151. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Helfricus. Here we go. Helfricus starts this brawl with a blazing attack. Anthony Dragon slides away from the blow. He swings back. Helfricus slides away. He fends off that attack. He evades his foe's attack and swings. That beautifully thrown blow caused 58 damage points. Anthony Dragon swings with inhuman force. Helfricus evaded the attack. He evades his foe's attack and swings. This assault has caused 58 damage. Anthony Dragon strikes at his opponent. Helfricus is quick, saving himself with a leap to the side. He attacks back. This surprise attack causes 58 damage. Anthony Dragon strikes. This brutal attack inflicts 127 damage. Helfricus buckles in defeat. Ta-da! Your knight receives 167 gold coins, 17 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 72 experience. Want him to move on?
Yes.
Acknowledged. Floor 152. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Lazarus. Let's get started. Lazarus hefts his blade and gets the first attack. Lazarus just got caught in Anthony Dragon's level 1 trap. 152 damage. Lazarus is trapped. Lazarus was trounced. Excellent. Your knight receives 152 gold pieces, 19 servants, 2 diamonds, and 80 experience. Can he continue on?
Yes.
You got it. Floor 153. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Thomas. Here we go. Anthony Dragon starts the melee, throwing the first blow. Thomas is lucky, saving himself with a jump to the side. He rushes in with a slice after that miss. This excellently timed jab causes 98 damage points. Anthony Dragon slashes. Thomas is lucky, saving himself with a step to the side. He uses this opening to strike. Anthony Dragon also shirks that hit. He uses this opening to strike. 124 damage points were inflicted with this brave attack. Thomas's health points drop to 37. At the end of his power, Thomas strives for one last attack. Anthony Dragon is quick, saving himself with a drop to the side. He swings back. Thomas also evades that hit. He attacks back. Anthony Dragon just managed to dodge the hard charging attack. Thomas has been conquered. Hooray! Your knight wins 158 gold, 18 servants, 2 diamonds, and 70 experience. Booyah! Level up. You reached level 51. Anthony Dragon gained a skill point. Which of his skills do you choose to raise up? Strength, defense, speed, luck, or health points?
Health points.
Health. Can he continue on?
Yes.
Okay. Floor 154. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Muhammad. The fight begins now. Anthony Dragon hefts his weapon and initiates the first attack. That blow was a relentless critical hit, causing 1193 damage. Sweat and mud fly all over. Muhammad drops like a rock. Your knight gets 164 gold pieces, 15 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 95 experience points. Will he climb to the next level?
Yes.
You got it. Floor 155. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Hartman. Let's get started. Anthony Dragon steps at his rival, fist pointing and assaring. Level 2. Ball of fire shoots at Hartman. A ball of flame catapults toward Hartman, causing 349 damage points. Hartman drops in agony. Excellent. Your knight wins 188 gold pieces, 14 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 72 experience points. On the way to the next level, Anthony Dragon caught up with the knight Senior Sergeant Knight Leonardo, the Invincible. Without stopping or exchanging a word, he overtook him and continued on his way. Want him to move on?
Yes.
Sure. Floor 156. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Mario. Here we go. Mario hefts his blade and gets the first attack. Mario just got caught in Anthony Dragon's level 1 trap. 139 damage. Mario is trapped. He's trying to get unstuck. Mario slipped out of his opponent's trap. Anthony Dragon punches viciously. That was a critical hit, causing 1256 damage. Mario slumps down conquered. Excellent. Your knight wins 167 gold pieces, 16 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 69 experience points. Wanna keep going?
Yes.
Sure. Floor 157. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher versus Arvind. The fight begins now. Getting the first attack, Anthony Dragon swings with his sword. Arvind reacts faster, moving aside. He swings back. This strike was a critical hit, causing 436 damage. Anthony Dragon thrusts his blade at the right shoulder of his enemy. Arvind reacts faster, sliding away. He attacks back. Anthony Dragon just managed to dodge the hard charging attack. He swings back. He caused 122 damage points with that strike. Arvind falls face first. Hooray! Your knight gets 168 gold, 13 servants, 2 diamonds, and 103 experience points. Anthony Dragon overtook the knight Senior Sergeant Axel on the stairs to the next level and encouraged him to gather his strength and continue. The knight thanked him, and Anthony Dragon continued on his way. Want him to move on?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Floor 158. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Hupertus. Here we go. Hupertus initiates the melee, throwing the first attack. This attack was a critical hit. 443 damage points were inflicted. Anthony Dragon jumps with his gleaming blade. 115 damage points were inflicted with this vicious attack. Hupertus strikes from over his shoulder. This attack was a critical hit. 443 damage points were inflicted. Anthony Dragon has 74 health points left before he is beaten. Anthony Dragon uses the destructive strike. Pierce. Hupertus dodges that piercing stab. He rushes in with a slice after that miss. This blow was a critical hit. 443 damage points were inflicted. Anthony Dragon is rooted. Does Anthony Dragon want to try again?
Yes.
Whatever you need. Floor 158. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Hupertus. The fight begins now. Hupertus initiates the fight, throwing the first attack. Anthony Dragon avoids the onrush. He forms his hands into a ball. He mutters an uncanny word and a fireball, level 2, hurls at Hupertus. But Hupertus is very agile. He evades the attack with a small shift backwards. He swings back while his opponent is still shaken by his awful blunder. He inflicted 74 damage points with that brutal strike. Bluffing with a kick, Anthony Dragon slashes with his weapon. Hupertus reacts faster, sliding away. He swings back. That beautifully thrown blow caused 74 damage points. Anthony Dragon plunges in a hard punch. Hupertus shifts out of range of the attack. He evades his foe's attack and swings. That blow was a stout critical hit, causing 443 damage. Sweat and mud fly all over. Anthony Dragon bashes with his rock-hard fists. That was a critical hit, causing 1,246 damage. Hupertus was trounced. Ta-da! Your knight receives 183 gold coins, 14 servants, 2 diamonds, and 129 experience. The Royal Hunting Company calls upon all hunters to register for the hunting tournament. The tournament will start shortly, on the next full hour. If you want him to participate in the hunting tournament, say, tournament. Wanna keep going?
Yes.
Okay. Floor 159. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Emily. Let's get started. Emily mutters something and glows a green and purple. Magic shield, level 2, generates around him. Anthony Dragon throws a ball of fire, level 2, at Emil. Emil gets slammed by a streak of fire. The flames caused 107 damage. The magic shield has stopped some of the damage Emil took. Emil strikes. Anthony Dragon reacts faster, moving aside. He forms one hand into a fist. He says a bizarre word and a fireball, level 2, spins at Emil. But Emil is super fast. He evades the attack with a small shift backwards. He attacks back. That blow was a hard critical hit, causing 420 damage. Sweat and mud fly all over. Anthony Dragon employs the Savage Strike. Pierce.
Yay!
90.
Eat the spear!
Anthony Dragon's opponent has been pierced. Emil has been clobbered. Excellent. Your knight gets 189 gold, 19 serfs, 2 diamonds, and 69 experience points. Anthony Dragon and the Knight Senior Sergeant Tanzanite from Great Britain met on the stairs to the next level. After a brief eye contact, Anthony Dragon continued on his way, leaving the knight behind. Will he climb to the next level?
Yes.
By your command. Boss level. Floor 160. Sergeant Anthony Dragon, the Bone Crusher vs. Pyros, the Fire Wizard. The fight begins now. Swiftly, Anthony Dragon takes advantage of a flaw in his enemy's defensive stance and attacks Pyros with the special stab, Pierce. This rarely happens, but Pyros reacts faster, fending off the stab. He swings back while his opponent is still shaken by his dreadful miss. The swing was very close, but didn't hit Anthony Dragon. He throws a blow back. Pyros is panther fast and dodges the strike. Slipping away, he attacks with his sword. This attack was a critical hit. 519 damage points were inflicted. Anthony Dragon slams his foe in the head. Pyros is quick, saving himself with a jump to the side. Calling on dark powers to help, he is all of a sudden surrounded by black smoky mist. He casts Curse of Agony, level 1. Anthony Dragon was cursed. Anthony Dragon suffers from the effects of the curse. 118 damage. Anthony Dragon forms one hand into a fist. He mutters a mystic word in a fireball, level 2, shoots at Pyros. But Pyros is super fast. He evades the attack with a swift jump to the side. Anthony Dragon continues to suffer from the consequences of the curse. 118 damage. Pyros backs as far as he can away from his opponent and draws his bow. Level 1. The arrow hits the left lower leg area of Anthony Dragon. He staggers a little before slightly recovering enough to fight. 150 damage points. Anthony Dragon has been crushed.
Control center.
Do you want your knight to try again?
Activate. More select. C9. Previous track. Selected. Bluetooth speaker. Button. More control. Wi-Fi. AirDrop. Airplane mode. 100 battery
I
power.
didn't
Bluetooth
understand
headphones
that.
battery. Airplane
I
mode.
asked if you wanted to try again in the dark tower.
C9. Previous track. C selected. Bluetooth speaker. Button. C. Play. Next. Flash. Timer. Camera. Scan code. Button. Selected. Hearing device. Selected.